Hi, everyone. Last night, I experienced my first earthquake. If you hear sounds, it's just my suite mates. I live in a suite for my senior year of college, but anyway, um, I just have to say, earthquakes. I've been here for 4 years, three and a half technically, since I studied abroad, but I've never quite had an experience like that. And I needed to put this video out, not because I want to scare people, but because it sort of hit me. Well, there's a few things. And I'm skipping the theme song today because it's very important to just get through it. So, first off, Californians, say whatever you like about them, but they are really, actually, it's calming almost to be surrounded by so many people who know the science behind it, behind earthquakes, who have explained, oh, this is what causes that, or well, you were in a building that had this, so you were actually okay. And the worst part about like all that stuff, all that knowledge they have, so useful. So appreciate the Californians in your life, especially if you're in an area that could get hit by an earthquake. It's gonna, if it ever happens, any equivalent, tornado, tsunami, earthquake, it's okay if you freeze up in this experience. And if you can't just leap to your feet and do whatever you're supposed to do, if you have like a moment of fear or I just need to get out of here, I need to run. It's acceptable, it's valid, especially if it's your first time. If you're used to this, you're still allowed to be scared too, but if it's your first time, then it makes perfect sense as to why this isn't going to be something where you're like, oh, an earthquake's happening, so I need to do this, I need to do that, I have to make sure this is going on. You're human. So even if you don't experience an earthquake in your life ever, even if it's just you're going through your day and some natural disaster happens that's not an earthquake, or something big and crazy in your personal world happens and you're just in shock and you can't handle it or whatever, you're human and it's okay. And then my last thing, my third and final remark is that if there's anything this experience has taught me, it's that crazy things can happen. And it's not that life's crazy, we can't control it, don't do anything. It's life's crazy. You can go along your day, have a perfectly amazing day, and then something crazy happens. Earthquake, car accident, I don't know, whatever. What I really mean to say is that because these things just happen and there isn't a system to predict them, not like other stuff, and life just sometimes throws things in your face without any warning, treasure like the people you love and tell them you love them and do whatever you need to do in order to feel at peace. If life is so crazy you don't like, if you're in the middle of the ground just rumbling and shaking and all these crazy things are happening and you don't know what's going to happen next, I mean, metaphorically, literally, it doesn't matter. I learned yesterday that I would much rather just do the things I've been afraid of, talk to the people I want to talk to, like say what I actually want to say, so that if that ever happened to me again, I'd know that I didn't really have any regrets. So, basically, well, to sum it up, Californians are awesome and very supportive, and to all my non-Californian friends that helped me out today and yesterday, I appreciate you so much. It's totally valid if you're in the middle of a crisis and you can't keep a cool head and yeah, it's valid. It's okay. And if you ever come out of something where people are like, oh, that's not that big of a deal. I've had several of those. Or, oh, really? You mean you freaked out about that? Well, they're kind of being a jerk right now, honestly. Um, and two, doesn't take away from your experience. Okay? And then three, life is crazy. Doesn't mean give up. It means do what you want, do what you love, experience it, so that no matter what happens, you know you did something. You're not walking away or being taken away with a boatload of regrets. So have an awesome day. Stay safe if you can, but don't play it safe. Live life. You can afford to live a little.